Good morning, everybody. I'm doing this video an announcement video because I think it's easier for me to show you the reminders. So first of all, your textbook is here. Well, it's not, the textbook is there. It's free. The novel is not there, but there's a PDF. The PDF is not accessible. So if you need to, buy your own book. And if you do buy a book, make sure it has page numbers so you can cite to it. The getting started, please make sure that you have started by watching the overview video. It goes through all of this. Remember that I gave you the dates that these are due July 5th. Okay, but I hope that you finish them sooner than that and move on to a week two. Tonight, Wednesday, make sure that you introduce yourself. There are two here because I have two courses. But anyway, make sure you introduce yourself. I give an example of the icebreaker here. If you don't do it tonight, when I get up tomorrow morning, which is Thursday, I'm going to drop people who have not. If you have logged into the course, doesn't mean you have completed this. This is your way of saying, teacher, I want to be in the course. So make sure you do that tonight. Let me get out of here. And then hopefully, well, many of you have 12 students have already signed up for Townsend Press. Make sure that you follow this. I had one student who wanted to be added to Townsend Press. I can't do that. You must follow these instructions. And again, if you can't get through by just clicking here, you're going to have to call Townsend Press and they're going to help you. I cannot. I've never had a student who could not get into the course after having to do some troubleshooting. And I should probably spell troubleshooting correctly here. All right. And let's see. Then these are all due July 5th. Make sure that you look at the instructions. I have videos here for each one. And then you come over here. You'll watch this here, online component and overview. It'll walk you through all of this. All right, let's see here. Grammar quiz is good. Nothing else I want to say there. Formal discussion board, make sure you watch this first because mine have to be done in formal manner. And then you're going to submit it here by Wednesday, July 5th. And then, oh no, the 4 discussion board responses will be there by July 5th. But the initial post for a discussion board is always due on Wednesday. So that'll be submitted here. It will make more sense to you after you go through it. I know that some students are jumping ahead, which I want you to do because there is a lot of work to do. So remember the discussion board. The initial post will always be put here in the thread, pasted, and then here you will submit it to me as a document. As always, watch the overview videos. I had a couple students emailing me questions about week 2 already. They could have been answered if you watched the overview video. So many students just try to jump in and go right away. I take the time to make the overview videos, so watch them. They help you get organized. I think it relieves or alleviates a lot of the stress. Okay, everybody, good luck. And again, remember, the icebreaker is due tonight, and you can find that in the Getting Started Week 1 module here. All right, take care. Bye.